Νέα πρόκληση από τη Βαλένθια. Ο πρώην πρόεδρος της Ουκρανίας, Πέτρο Ποροσένκο, εμφανίστηκε ξανά στο προσκήνιο κατά το συνέδριο του Ευρωπαϊκού Λαϊκού Κόμματος, ζητώντας ανοιχτά την αποστολή δυτικών στρατευμάτων στην Ουκρανία. Με εμπρηστική ρητορική μίλησε για ειρήνη μέσω ισχύος, απέτησε περισσότερες κυρώσεις κατά της Ρωσίας, ενώ δήλωσε ξεκάθαρα «Η Κριμαία είναι Ουκρανία». Σε μια περίοδο που η Ευρώπη δείχνει να φλερτάρει με τον αυταρχισμό και τον διχασμό, τέτοιες δηλώσεις δεν περνούν απαρατήρητες. Πίσω όμως από τις εκκλήσεις για ενότητα κρύβεται κάτι πολύ πιο επικίνδυνο. Δείτε τι δήλωσε ο Ποροσένκο με ελληνικούς υπότιτλους και πείτε μας τη γνώμη σας στα σχόλια.
I believe that under the strong leadership of the European People's Party, the EU will succeed in this mission. And I also want to congratulate and thank Chancellor Tobias Friedrich Merz, a strong leader. All the best at the helm of Germany. Dear friends, the global leadership of the free world is being tested by war of Ukraine. Top priority number one is to bring credible and lasting peace. We need a just peace, not just a peace. And it must not come at any price. We need the peace through strength, not the peace through business. And no peace through capitulation and appeasement to aggressor. Many talk today about the Crimea. We have nothing to talk about. Crimea is Ukraine. And for me, this is a symbol of the international law and security. Our top priority number two is to use maximum next 3 years to strengthen our political, economic, and military resilience. We should be prepared to any scenario. All of us has witnessed the scale of disruption of everyday life here by Spain yesterday by electricity shortage. Millions of Ukraine had lived through it last 3 years. We in Ukraine have experience to share how to deal with the blackout and on how to fight our enemy, our joint enemy. In this challenging geopolitical environment, our unity and common position is the only guarantee to success. Therefore, there is a need for the strong European consensus on, first, non-recognition policy of illegal annexation of the Crimea, Donetsk, Lugansk, Zaporizhia, and Kherson regions. Thank you. And I call on the EPP parties to push the national parliament for adoption of the relevant resolution for non-recognition. Deployment of the Western military contingent in Ukraine under the coalition of willing as a deterrence. And I call EPP parties to be a promoter of this perspective for the sustainable security situation in Europe. Secure an efficient EU sanction regime against Russia until just and long-term peace in Ukraine. And I call the EPP party to stay committed to no return to business as usual with Russia. Strengthening Europe's and Ukraine defense military resilience and capability to counter potential Russian threat. And I call EPP to push 0.25% of the GDP worth of military assistance in Ukraine. Pushing forward EU accession talks with Ukraine, merit-based undoubtedly, and I call EPP to push opening negotiation chapters now and securing democracy and rule of law in Ukraine, in time and after the war. And I would call you to send strong message and encourage the Ukrainian authority to consolidate political unity, the rule of law, multi-party pluralism and right of the opposition in Ukraine, and to stop political motivated prosecution or illegal use of sanction against the